Hi, it's Leigh-Anne here. Welcome to my new Pilates channel and everything here. So I'm going to show you 5 ab exercises that I'm going to be doing every day in lockdown. I've challenged myself to do these every day above and beyond my practice, as well as exercise that I'm going to be doing during lockdown. So these are 5 beautiful Pilates exercises from our mat work. They're called the Ab Series 5. We have single leg stretch, double leg stretch, single leg lower lift or scissors, double leg lower lift, and crisscross. I'm going to show you sets of 3 just so I can show you the different exercises. Then I'm going to give you kind of variations on what you can look out for. What you do need is just a mat or a surface for you to lie down on, a pillow if you're not going to lift your head, and yourself. I'm going to show you the 5. I'm going to do sets of 3 or 3 repetitions of each, and then I'm going to break them down for you. So the first one we have is single leg stretch. We're going to set ourselves up like a normal Pilates position. We're going to bring those legs up into tabletop, nod the chin to the chest and curl up. Draw the right leg in, left leg out, and we go. And switch. Into double leg stretch. Both legs come in. We're going to inhale to extend arms and legs. Exhale, bring them back in. I'm going to rest my head here into our single leg scissor exercise. Nodding the chin to the chest. Reach the legs up. We're going to draw the right ankle in. Double pulse. Double leg lower and lift. This is the advanced version. We're going to lower and lift. Bending the knees into crisscross. And a beautiful relax at the end of that. So for our single leg stretch, for any of them, if we're not lifting the head, if we have any neck issues, any problems with lifting the head or any osteoporosis, osteopenia in the neck, it's advised to keep the head down onto the mat. At any time, you can always support the head with the hands behind the head, interlocking them and letting the head feel really heavy into the hands. That goes for any of the exercises that we've shown here. Single leg stretch. Again, if you want to keep the head down on the mat, that's fine. You can use the arms to draw that leg in, or you can keep the arms down on the mat. Here are some versions for single leg stretch. And then the full version includes the upper body lifting up, finding that deep scoop in that belly as we switch the legs. So when we take our double leg stretch, again, the same things apply. We can keep the head down or we can keep the head supported. When those legs reach away from the body, as goes for all of our ab exercises again, make sure that that lower back doesn't lift off the floor and there's no tension being created in the upper body. The tension or that strength needs to be in that deep belly on the core. Double leg stretch, head down, a few variations. We need to watch that rib cage as well. My first rep, not so good. We could also support the head. And then the full version. With a sweeping circle of the arms, keeping the shoulder blades down the back. Be careful not to take the arms behind the heads. We start to get into really bad postures. And rest. For single leg scissors, sorry, this is not conducive to the hair. Single leg scissors, we can start again with an alternating toe tap exercise, or you can go straight into the version. It is better that the head is lifted through this exercise, but if you find that it strains on the neck, please let the head come down. So the alternating toe taps, it's like a running movement with our legs, keeping that deep scoop on the belly and the rib cage sliding down to the hips. We can also do this with the head lifted. into that full version. And rest. The next double leg lower lift is about the most challenging of the ab series 5. I always suggest that people try this with bent knees, so keep it a little easier to start with. And then as you feel stronger and that the back is taking less of the strain, we can move on to straighter legs. So the first version we do, I'm going to get the hands to be supporting the bottom just a fraction, so it gives us a little bit of help and support. We're then going to take the hands away. We can then keep the bent knees, lift the head, and then add the full version. Here we go. Squeeze those inner thighs together, slide the ribs to the hips, and we go lower, 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 and up. All right, taking the hands away, working really deep into those lower tummy muscles. Then we can take the hands behind the head, supporting the head. And up. Into the full version, legs out, long legs, reach them away and reach them back up. And resting. Right, the final one is our crisscross. This is a great oblique workout. This one gets everyone, so if you've had food just before this is one that's going to bring that kind of feeling up. Really think about the rotation around the rib cage, around that spine. We want to keep the pelvis stable, work the legs equally, and then beautiful twist. Be careful not to rock from side to side. Find this one a challenge even for myself to make sure that I'm not just rolling from side to side. This one, the easier version, is again just a single leg stretch or to keep the feet on the floor whilst we do our rotation. So I'm going to show you that one first. Hands supporting the head, elbows nice and wide. We're going to lift and then twist to come back down. Another version is to lift the leg as we come up. So again, really basics, starting from the beginning, and we can add challenge as we go. The next is the full version. We're going to lift both legs up. The legs are doing single leg stretch with a twist, and we go. It's opposite shoulder to that leg that's coming in. I like to say to my clients, remember that it's not just the elbow. I want you to get up and get that armpit towards that knee. And again, rest. So there you go, our ab series of 5. The rep scheme is anything from 5 to 10. So if you're starting off, do start with the lower rep scheme. You can either try and get them the single leg stretch, do 5, have a rest, then the double, have a rest, or you can go through them and try and work up stamina that way. So you do singles, double leg stretch, your single scissors, double leg lower lift, and then your crisscross. Have fun, and if you have any questions, remember to find me here or find me on my Facebook and Instagram. Have fun.